Can access to digital tools help your child overcome learning obstacles? Welcome to From Our Family to Yours. Hi, I'm Ellen from the Understood team. Today's story on the benefits of virtual learning comes from Katelynn and her mother Lynda in New York. Let's see what Katelynn has to say. She writes, "Remote learning has made me more confident in many ways. It takes away a lot of the challenges I had before with organization and time crunches. I like that every teacher is using the Google Classroom to post and turn in assignments. In real life, some teachers write the assignments on the board. Some say it at the end of class, and some have it written on their own websites. There's a lot to keep track of. In the regular classes, I often felt rushed. Now, with less time crunches, I don't feel as much pressure, which makes me more confident when trying to learn new things. I'm not magically better at math, but I have a lot more tools to support my own learning, so I don't feel so lost. In a way, the digital tools, along with the shared stress, has made it a more equal experience in that I don't feel like I'm the one performing the worst in class." Self-paced learning can be empowering, especially when kids can utilize the executive function skills that they've been taught in other situations to stay on track independently. An unexpected byproduct of virtual learning is the fact that kids have more time to develop their executive function skills. All the information that Katelynn needs is right there for her. She doesn't have to remember to bring her homework to school or to bring her books home. Also, school can be a source of stress for a lot of kids. And this story points out two of the major sources of stress that many kids have. One is that stress where they feel pressured to get things done in class, like take down the notes from the board or remember the homework assignments and where to find them. Also, social pressure is another pressure that kids deal with on a daily basis, and virtual learning has taken some of that out of their daily experience. It makes them less aware of the fact that they might be slower than their peers at being able to accomplish tasks. This is something that has been a positive change for many kids. Katelynn's mom, Lynda, adds, "The digital world has expanded the learning day so kids like Katelynn who struggle with one subject or who need more thinking time can take it. She appreciates it and is actually taking that time to review information and rewatch recordings on her own without feeling like she is disrupting the class. She also gives herself physical breaks when she needs to, so is becoming more in tune with her own rhythms." Almost immediately, we heard positive feedback from teachers about Katelynn's participation in school discussions. She shows up for live sessions prepared and is keeping up with work in the face of all the things going on in the world. I admire her grit. More than anything, I think that will serve her well in life. I'm not even sure why I'm surprised. Well, I admire her grit too, and it really points out the fact that so many kids can benefit from the extra time that virtual school has provided. There's a couple of things that I see that Katelynn is practicing that are really important to keep in mind for optimal learning. One is having a schedule with frequent break times. Another important thing to keep in mind is the ability to review things that they've learned at their own pace. And also being prepared for class ahead of time. Virtual learning allows for each one of these things. Being prepared ahead of time, being able to review things on your own time, and then also to be able to take breaks as needed. For some kids though, the virtual learning environment can have the opposite effect for them. And because they don't either have the executive function skills to be able to do some of these things on their own, they may struggle. It's important that parents provide the ability for kids to try things out on their own and for them to give them ideas about certain tools that might be helpful for them. I think in Katelynn's story, we've heard about a number of tools that can be helpful for most kids in this type of virtual environment. Here are some important points to remember. For more helpful stories and advice, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.